Peace upon you. In the previous video we learned about 5 facts about football, and in this video we will talk about 5 other facts. But before we start, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel until all new arrives. 6. Football unfamiliar information. Football fans are more than half of the planet's population overall, with around 3.5 billion current football fans numbering according to the latest statistic. It was the harshest result of a meeting in the history of football, ending with 149 goals without a match. It was the fastest red card dismissal in football history, registered in the name of the former English player, Lee Todd, when he uttered the phrase "damn this annoying thing," referring to the kickoff whistle from the referee, after only 2 seconds. 20 months, this number was the age of the youngest professional footballer in the world of football at all, when he signed a small child for a club in Belgium. The World Cup in 2022, which will be held in the state of Qatar, requires a very large number of workers and an unmatched number, in order to build stadiums and infrastructure to receive all coming from countries around the world. 8 entire cities in Brazil, where the 2014 World Cup were held, are ranked among the 50 most cities around the world suffering from riots and extreme violence. The living Portuguese legend, Cristiano Ronaldo, the current Italian Juventus striker and former Spanish Real Madrid, opened his own museum in 2013. 7. Football is rare information. The first interview of a football match was broadcast on television, in 1937, and the old London club Arsenal was a party in it, and it was a friendly match. Soccer players run about 9.5 miles per match, and many competent players may exceed this number. The Brazilian feat retired from years ago. Ronaldinho, the soft drink company Coca-Cola had terminated its contract with him before, due to his appearance in a press conference drinking from a bottle of competitor Pepsi. The number of members of the International Federation of Football Association FIFA far exceeds the number of member states of the United Nations, and this indicates the great importance of football around the world. Among the strange information also, is that the original football in which the 2014 World Cup was played in Brazil, was manufactured in Pakistan. The match between Hungary and El Salvador, which ended with the first victory, with a score of 10-0, is the largest match result in the history of the World Cup, and that was in the 1982 World Cup. When the United States got the right to host the 1994 World Cup, it spent only $30 million on infrastructure, when Brazil organized the 2014 World Cup, and spent $11 billion. The ever-controversial Italian star, Mario Balotelli, is of Ghanaian ancestry and has immigrated to Italy, and his Jewish mother raised him from a young age. A real war and casualties mainly due to a football match, and that was when El Salvador launched a war on its neighbor, Honduras, due to its loss in a World Cup qualifying match. Just as a war was fought over a football match, another ended because of a famous superstar, thanks to the 5-year civil war in Ivory Coast, thanks to the Ivorian footballer Didier Drogba, Chelsea legend. 8. What you did not know about the world's first popular game, World Cup. In Brazil 2014, it was the first title that German machines won, without the previous name West Germany, which falls under its name the other 3 times. The nickname typhus is given to Italian fans, meaning that they are carriers of typhus, indicating the severity of their football fanaticism resembles a severe fever. Believe it or not, the civil war in Nigeria stopped in 1967 for 2 days, and the reason behind that was to watch the Brazilian legend Pelé play a friendly football match, and there was a strong desire on both sides of the war to watch him. A strange incident of the legendary Istanbul final in 2005, when a fan of the English club Liverpool committed suicide and killed himself after the first half of the UEFA Champions League final. Milan beat the Reds by 3-0. But he left our world, and did not see what happened in the second half, and the rest of the match, which witnessed a historic return that is the greatest in the history of football, and Liverpool managed to crown the title of this version of the Champions League. Just 2 seconds, immediately after the start whistle, is the period of the fastest goal in football history, and this was recorded in the Guinness Book of Records. Everyone heard about the legend of Puskas internationally and Salah Salim locally in scoring a record number of goals in one match, but no one has heard of the record holder for scoring the most goals in one match. This was recorded by the French player Steven Stanis in December 1942 when he managed to score 16 goals alone. Football is the origin of many games, as the first game in basketball history was played with football. Sheffield United is the oldest and most prestigious football club at all, as it was founded in 1857 by Colonel Nathaniel Creswick and Major William Priest, 2 officers in the British Army at the time. Europe is the queen of the World Cup, where one of the European teams reaches the final of every World Cup, except for the World Cup final in 1930 and 1950 only. During World War II, a competition was launched under the name of death matches, which were organized in Nazi Germany.